Doobie Brothers, ZoomerRadio, AM 740. We're downtown at 96.7 FM, a little China Grove. We're having a whole lot of fun in studio right now. 23 minutes after 9 o'clock, we've got company.
We do. We played China Grove because it is the biggest hit song to actually refer to a place that's very near and dear to our hearts, San Antonio, Texas. And we have in studio with us San Antonio native. You've probably even seen her on television, especially a lot lately. Diana Barrios Trevino is here. Good morning to you.
Diana, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you. This is fun.
This is exciting for us because this weekend, for a couple of days over at Yorkdale Shopping Center, basically that little chunk of Yorkdale becomes San Antonio.
Excellent. It's going to be wonderful. We invite everybody to come out. There's going to be a lot of fun things to do, and you're going to learn all about San Antonio.
Now, you're calling it a fiesta.
Yes.
Fiesta refers to fun and frivolity. What the heck does this word cascarón mean? What is that?
So it is, so we save our eggshells. So we crack them carefully as to not crack them in half, just the top part.
Okay.
We wash them. We color them, dye them. You can paint them however you want.
Nice.
And then we fill them with colorful confetti, and we top it off. And you have one in your hands. Each one of y'all have
see
one.
this, yeah.
And then I take it a step further. Once I've sealed it, I dip it again in some glue and then dip it in more confetti because it's colorful and it's fun and it's San Antonio.
And what I discovered about 5 minutes ago is that they break really easy.
Well, that's what they're supposed to do, but not on the floor. They're supposed to be broken. So gently crack it on somebody's head, and the confetti will fall all over their hair.
Now, you should tell them first. You don't want to walk up to a stranger and crack them on the head, right?
Correct.
Okay.
This is something you do with your friends and your family.
Got it.
And in San Antonio, we do this for a lot of events. Actually, right now, it's Fiesta week in San Antonio, so you'll see people all day long walking around with confetti in their hair. And actually, you know what that is? You can tell that person has a lot of friends because truly, when you break a cascarón or you crack it in your hand, that's the nice way, and then you sprinkle, you spread the confetti in somebody's hair. It's a gesture of friendship. So if somebody has a lot of confetti, you know that they have a lot of friends.
Oh, I like that.
Just make sure that it's been pre-cracked and pre-filled with confetti.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want a
exactly
real egg
right.
doing that.
People are chasing you with an egg and they want to whack you in the head with it. That's a whole other scenario.
It's got to be a colorful, pretty egg like the one I shared with you. That somehow ended up.
Oh, the poor man's so embarrassed.
Quick note for Brian, the guy that looks after the building here. We need a vacuum in the ZoomerRadio studio, stat.
Now, Deanna, explain to us the culinary style that we can find in San Antonio.
Well, fortunately, you can find anything and everything. Our culinary movement right now is just going and blowing. We've got all kinds of wonderful food. First of all, we are known as the Tex-Mex capital of the world.
Right.
And you can find a lot of wonderful Mexican food. And you'll find the Mexican food from the different regions of Mexico, and it's wonderful. I mean, you come to San Antonio, you have to have Mexican food. If you've never tried it before, that's the place you need to try it.
We were
Because,
lucky enough.
you and I.
You guys were there, weren't you?
We were there right at the beginning of the Tamal Festival.
Oh, you were there. I was at Tamale Festival.
No.
Yes.
That was me screaming with joy. Did you see me at the Tamale Festival?
You and like 25,000 other people that were there.
I love my
That's
tamales.
a fabulous event. First Saturday of December at the Pearl, which is in and of itself a fabulous place to go visit. Lots of restaurants, the Culinary Institute of America is there, and these wonderful events take place there. But and there's great restaurants there that are not all Mexican food. We've got this charcuterie restaurant called Cured by the chef Stephen McHugh, who's wonderful and is up for a James Beard Award. God willing, he'll bring it home.
We went. That place was amazing.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
And it's an old Pearl brewery, Pearl Beer. It was there in San Antonio. The brewery was there, and they have repurposed that whole entire those grounds. They're just beautiful. And a lot of the facilities, a lot of the admin building is where Cured is. Then there's the Pearl Stables, which is an event center. And that was the stables where the horses were kept. There's the new Hotel Emma, which is fabulous. And you walk in there. Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, my gosh. We loved the Hotel Emma.
It's really spectacular. And it's been named one of the best hotels in the country. So you really come on down. You know, it's really easy to get to San Antonio now.
Well, and we're about to make it easier, right?
That's exactly right.
First of all, there's everything that Air Canada is doing, and we're going to get into that in just a second. But also this weekend, when we're down there at Yorkdale Shopping Center, you can enter to win a trip for two.
I know. And then you can come and see me. My family has restaurants in San Antonio, Mexican food restaurants, and I would love for somebody to come and visit me and tell me, I'm from Toronto. I heard you on the radio. Come and visit.
Well, if they say they heard you on ZoomerRadio, they get an extra helping of food. Deal?
Sure. And maybe even a margarita.
I like that.
So it's May the 1st that Air Canada starts to offer daily, nonstop, direct from Toronto to San Antonio. How long do you know off the top of your head, how long a flight is that?
It's under 3 hours.
Seriously?
Yes.
Go ahead. Tell us here. Go ahead.
It's a very quick flight, 3 hours. It's really easy to get in and out, and you can do it in a quick weekend. So weekend getaway, you want a whole summer getaway, anything you want.
I tell you what, we could spend the rest of the day talking about San Antonio and everything it's got to offer. The thing is, if you want to come down and learn stuff about San Antonio up close and personal, you can do it at Yorkdale Shopping Center this weekend. It's happening on, Saturday from 11 until 6, Sunday from noon until 6. I'm going to be there Saturday from noon until 4. Hanging out as well and getting into trouble and breaking more of these cascarons all over the floor of the mall.
Neil, you'll be there's cookie decorating as well. That's a big deal. I love that.
Lots to do. Lots to see. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you,
Deanna.
I look forward to seeing you there again in San Antonio. Okay?
Exactly. And we want to see you at Yorkdale this weekend to learn more about it yourself. And who knows, you could even win a trip. How cool is that going to be? Thanks a ton for coming.
Thank you.
It's 9:30. We're going to get to Money Talk in just a couple minutes. First, David Crystal. This is Some People. ZoomerRadio AM 740, downtown 96.7.
Some people want to sweet talk you.